Theresa. Today I'm going to be reviewing this dress. This is Butterick R10633. That's correct, I remembered it. There is a slight discrepancy with the pattern numbers. All of the pattern pieces say that it's 6757. I don't know why the numbers are different on the inside than they are on the outside, but when I went to look up the dress pattern on Pattern Review, it doesn't come up under the outside pattern numbers. It only comes up under 6757. So I don't know if they made some kind of adjustment and they had to re-release the pattern or what's going on with that, but I don't know. But what I do know is that this dress is really comfortable and I would definitely recommend it to anybody. It's especially great if you are not used to doing bust adjustments, which I am not. A lot of my years sewing have just been making costumes, and I really didn't worry about it. If it didn't fit me right, I would just find a way to make it fit. And if it didn't look quite right, that's okay because it was a costume. But the more I try to sew actual clothing, I'm realizing just how hard it is to get a dress to fit you right. And I think that I'm possibly 3 different sizes. So with my upper bust measurement is fairly small compared to my waist. There's a couple size difference with that. And I'm a D cup, I am not a B cup. So I don't know. And I've watched a couple tutorials on how to do the bust adjustments, and it's just not sinking into my head yet. When it does, I'll be sure to make a video about that and how I got my brain to wrap around it, but I am not there yet. So this dress is good because it is elastic, and if you do have to adjust underneath the arms to get because it was a little bit big under here, it kind of stuck out a little bit. It's easy to fix because I could just pinch it. I pinched it in 1 inch on each side and folded it over and sewed it down. So I didn't have to take any fabric off, and the extra wrinkles are fine because it's elastic and it is covered with little gathers everywhere. So I made a size 22. The elastic guides were way off for me. I know there was one other person who had reviewed this dress, and I think that the elastic was off for them too, and they had to adjust it. Normally, adjusting elastic wouldn't really be that big of a deal, but with this pattern specifically, they have you cut your elastic into 6 different pieces. You have your front piece, you have 2 different elastic pieces for your sleeves, and then you have the elastic piece for the back. So in order to adjust your elastic, once everything is sewn together, you have to seam rip in 6 different places to get your elastic to fit right. Kind of a pain when you could have just sewn the bias tape around and it would have been, you'd only have to seam rip in 3 places instead of the 6, which would have been nice, but that's a little thing because all in all, it's a great pattern. I'm in love with the little flounce, and I like that it is shorter in front than it is in the back, so when you're going upstairs and if you have a bunch of kids or something like that, you don't really have to worry about tripping quite as much, which is nice. It does ride up. I don't know if I put the elastic in maybe a little bit too tight around the waist, but if I'm driving around in my car and I go to get out, the waist has risen up here, which isn't that big of a deal, but it does make me look like I'm pregnant if it comes up, which I am not pregnant. I don't want to look like I'm pregnant, and that's kind of a pain, but I think that has more to do with my body shape than the actual cut of the dress. It's a pretty thick polyester. It would not be nice to wear in the middle of summer. I would get way too hot. In the springtime and in the fall, it's perfect, and I love it. I did add some pretty deep pockets. I don't like to carry around big purses, so pockets are important. And for the pocket, I just used a blue lining material for that. I feel like this dress is an excellent vacation dress. It makes me want to go to the ocean. I've been thinking a lot about vacation lately, just dreaming of getting out and relaxing for a couple days. I couldn't make that happen, but I could make this dress, and I drove out today with my oldest son and my daughter, and we went out to Tacoma and walked the waterfront, took some pictures, and it was really fun. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye!